Nikola Tesla was not just an inventor. He was a dreamer who imagined a world full of light, energy, and connection long before the technology even existed. Born in 1856 in a small village in what is now Croatia, Tesla had a mind that never stopped thinking. As a child, he saw things differently. He could picture machines in his head and make them work in his imagination before ever building them. His mind worked in powerful ways, filled with ideas that were ahead of his time. From a young age, Tesla was fascinated by electricity. While most people didn't fully understand what electricity was, he believed it could be used to power the entire world. That dream led him to create some of the most important inventions in history, like alternating current, AC, which allows electricity to travel long distances and power cities. But Tesla's life wasn't easy. He faced poverty, competition, and even betrayal. Many of his ideas were ignored, and others were claimed by people who took credit for his work. Still, Tesla never stopped believing in the power of imagination and knowledge. His story is one of brilliance, struggle, and resilience, and it teaches us that sometimes it takes courage to follow your vision, even when no one else understands it yet. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in Smiljan, a small village in what is now Croatia. He was the fourth of 5 children in a loving but simple family. His father was a priest and writer, and his mother, though not formally educated, had a gift for making mechanical tools. Nikola often said he got his inventive spirit from her. Even as a child, Tesla stood out. He had a powerful imagination and an incredible memory. He could memorize whole books, speak multiple languages, and solve math problems in his head. But his mind didn't work like everyone else's. He often saw flashes of light and imagined devices floating in the air. While this scared others, young Nikola used it as fuel to invent, build, and explore. One day as a boy, he saw a picture of Niagara Falls and told his uncle, "One day I'll make electricity come from there." That dream would come true years later. As Tesla grew older, his love for science grew too. He was fascinated by electricity, something most people barely understood. He attended engineering school, where he amazed his teachers with his ability to imagine entire machines in his mind and build them without needing drawings.
But school wasn't easy. Tesla often worked through the night, skipped meals, and pushed himself to the limit. Eventually, his health broke down. He didn't finish his degree, which brought shame and disappointment. But instead of quitting, he kept learning on his own, driven by a desire to understand the world. He eventually moved to Paris and started working for a company that dealt with electrical systems. There, he began thinking about a new way to deliver electricity. Not the direct current, DC, system used at the time, but something better. Tesla believed in alternating current, AC, a system that allowed electricity to travel farther and more efficiently than DC. But many people didn't agree with him, especially Thomas Edison, a famous inventor and Tesla's one-time employer. Edison believed DC was the future and didn't support Tesla's ideas. Tesla worked hard, often sleeping in his lab and surviving on very little. He experienced poverty, hunger, and betrayal. He once dug ditches just to earn enough to eat. Yet his faith in his ideas never faded. Eventually, he found support from George Westinghouse, an inventor and businessman who believed in Tesla's vision. Together, they built the first large-scale AC power system, proving it was more powerful and practical than Edison's DC system. This success marked a turning point in Tesla's life. It helped light up the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, the first ever to use electric lights powered by AC, and later made it possible to bring electricity from Niagara Falls to cities far away, just like Tesla had imagined as a boy. Nikola Tesla didn't stop with AC power. His brain was like a storm of ideas. He invented the Tesla coil, helped develop radio technology, created motors, and even experimented with wireless energy, trying to send electricity through the air without wires. Many of his inventions were far ahead of his time, and people didn't always understand them. He dreamed of a world where energy would be free and available to everyone, no matter where they lived. He even began building a giant tower called the Wardenclyffe Tower, which he hoped would beam electricity and messages around the world. But funding ran out, and the project was never completed. Despite the disappointment, Tesla kept inventing. His notebooks were full of ideas for things like wireless communication, remote-controlled machines, flying cars, and clean energy. Some of these ideas only became real many years after his death.
Tesla was never interested in money. He didn't care about fame. He once tore up a valuable contract with Westinghouse to save the company from bankruptcy, giving up millions of dollars. For Tesla, ideas were more important than wealth. But this choice had consequences. In his later years, Tesla lived alone in a small New York hotel room. He fed pigeons, walked in the park, and continued to write and dream. Though many of his inventions went unused, he became forgotten by many, overshadowed by other inventors and businessmen who were better at promoting themselves. Still, Tesla remained proud of what he stood for: innovation, imagination, and service to humanity, a legacy that lights the future. Nikola Tesla died in 1943, but his impact only grew stronger after his death. Today, his inventions form the foundation of our modern electrical systems. His name lives on in Tesla Inc., the electric car company, and in science books, museums, and awards around the world. From wireless technology to renewable energy, his ideas continue to inspire scientists, inventors, and dreamers everywhere. He is now recognized as one of the greatest minds in history, not just for what he created, but for the courage he showed in imagining a better world. Nikola Tesla lived by values that are just as important today as they were in his time. Imagination. He believed that creativity was just as important as knowledge. Humility. He didn't crave attention or riches. He simply wanted to help others. Persistence. Even when the world turned away, he kept building and dreaming. Service. He wanted his inventions to make life better for everyone, not just the rich. Curiosity. He never stopped asking what if, and that opened new doors for science. One of Tesla's most inspiring quotes is, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine." His life reminds us that sometimes the greatest ideas take time to be understood. You may not be recognized right away, but if you follow your heart and work with purpose, your ideas can change the world. No matter how strange your dreams may seem, don't give up on them. The future belongs to those brave enough to imagine it and bold enough to build it. Let Nikola Tesla's story inspire you to think big, stay curious, and always believe in the power of your own vision. What motivational lessons can we learn from this story? Nikola Tesla's story is not only about inventions and electricity. It's about holding on to your vision even when the world doesn't believe in it. Tesla dreamed of lighting the world, of sending energy wirelessly, and of building machines no one had ever seen before. Many thought he was strange. Many rejected his ideas. Yet he kept going. He lived a life full of challenges, from poverty to betrayal, but never stopped creating, dreaming, and pushing forward. His story reminds us that being different is not a weakness. It can be your greatest strength. Tesla wasn't just a scientist. He was a believer in a better future, a future he helped build with courage, sacrifice, and imagination. Here are 5 powerful motivational lessons we can learn from his extraordinary journey. 1. Dream beyond limits. Tesla didn't limit his thoughts to what already existed. He imagined a future others couldn't see: wireless power, clean energy, and advanced machines. His story teaches us to think big and never be afraid of dreaming what others might call impossible.
2. Keep going even when no one believes in you. Tesla was often mocked, ignored, and underpaid. Many of his ideas were taken by others. Still, he didn't stop. He believed in his work, and that belief was stronger than any doubt. Never let someone else's disbelief stop you from following your purpose. 3. Focus on purpose, not profit. Tesla cared more about helping the world than making money. He gave up fame and fortune to stay true to his mission. His life shows us that true success comes from meaning, not just money. 4. Failure is not the end. Tesla's biggest project, the Wardenclyffe Tower, failed. He lost support money and the chance to finish his dream. But he didn't give up. He moved on to new ideas. He teaches us that even when one door closes, others can open, if we stay determined. 5. Your impact might be seen later, but it matters. Tesla died with little recognition, but today his work powers the world. His life reminds us that your greatest contribution might not be seen right away, but it can still shape the future. Keep going, because the world might not understand now, but one day it will. Tesla's journey shows us that even if you're misunderstood or forgotten for a while, your dedication, passion, and ideas can light up generations to come. Believe in your spark, because one mind, one dream, and one brave step forward can truly change the world. Nikola Tesla's story is a powerful reminder that true greatness doesn't Ways come with loud applause, riches, or instant recognition. Tesla lived for his ideas, his inventions, and the hope that his work would help make the world a better place. He wasn't interested in being famous or rich. He simply wanted to share his vision. And even though he faced setbacks, rejection, and loneliness, he kept moving forward with curiosity and courage. For children and dreamers of all ages, Tesla's life teaches us that your ideas matter, even when no one else understands them yet. He imagined a world lit up by energy, powered by clean technology, and connected by wireless signals long before anyone thought it was possible. Many laughed at him, but today the world runs on the very things he once dreamed of. Tesla didn't wait for the world to believe in him. He believed in himself, and that made all the difference. So, if you have a big idea, a different way of thinking, or a dream others can't see, don't let it go. The future is built by people like you, people who dare to dream, create, and imagine a better world. Like Nikola Tesla, your spark could be the one that lights up tomorrow.